Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Sly 2 Band of Thieves. We completed episode 5 in the last episode, and now it's time to take on episode 6. Really not much else to say. At least I remembered what happened last time. Let's do this.
Following the trail of spice shipments, we made our way up to Nunavut Bay, Canada, the secret hub of Jean Bison's shipping empire. As a young man, he trekked across Canada to strike it rich during the gold rush of 1852. An avid prospector, he took some chances and ended up buried alive in an avalanche. Miraculously, the quick freeze kept him alive, and 120 years later, thanks to global warming, he thawed out. A product of his time, he dreams of taming the wild north, damming every river and chopping down all the trees, with progress delivered at the sharp end of an axe. Shipping spice for the Claw Gang proved a lucrative way to bankroll his one-man war against nature, and yet I have to feel a little sorry for him. He's just a normal guy from the 1850s. Back in his day, he'd be a hero, but today, he's a villain. Either way, that man's got more than his fair share of the Clockwerk Parts. What a low-tech guy like Jean Bison is doing with robot parts is a mystery. I almost don't want to know. But as always, it's only a matter of time before I find out.
And now, our trip through Canada begins. We have 3 new abilities to get for the members of the gang. And since we can only play as Sly right now, we want to get Silent Obliteration. You want this ASAP. And we will do that, just not for the mission. We have clue bottles to find. 6 of them are around here alone. And I want to make sure that I get them. There's definitely going to be one here. So I want to make sure we get that. There's one right here. That's 4. There's probably going to be a few more above or below. There's definitely going to be one here, I know that. Okay, there we are. We got to get on the tops of these 2 boats in order to get to these. Perfect. I want to see if this guy has anything for me. Just coins. So how Silent Obliteration works. You always have it no matter what. And you have to hit the square button instead of the circle button if you juggle an enemy from behind in order to finish them off. This will replace the previous move of circle, or rather triangle then circle, to finish off enemies. Instead of juggling enemies up and then slamming them back down with your cane, you spin around them and you get rid of them a lot more discreetly. Unlike the previous move, which we can no longer perform, Silent Obliteration will not alert any enemies. So feel free to use it even near other enemies whenever possible. Should you be near other enemies. Definitely a move that you do want to have. I do want to look around here because there is a thing right there. Perfect. Awesome. And there's one behind this chimney too. Also need to start looking around for enemies, see if any of them have any sparkles around their back pocket, so that way we can take stuff from them. And from here, we need to start looking around town for more things. He saw and heard nothing, which makes him next. Let's go ahead and get him. We just get rid of him, we just send him straight through the floor, and it's actually rather satisfying to do, believe it or not. There's number 9. We're definitely going to have to look around the buildings here for other clue bottles, like that one, because we are in a new area after all, and that means we have to look for more clue bottles to find that vault. I took 30 minutes last time. Let's see if we can be just as quick here. Hopefully I can. Ooh. Want to make sure we get that one. That one can be easy to miss. And also, you have these hooks. You'll hold on with circle. You'll hold down on the left analog stick. And while you're holding down on the left analog stick, you jump. And you'll be able to vault yourself up off the hook. He was coming towards me and he was near ledges anyway, so not much to do about that. Also, that is my shadow. I was wondering what that weird black outline to the right was. That was my own shadow. Gotta love PlayStation 2 sometimes. Anyway, we need to start looking at the rest of these buildings. Good thing we did, because this is right here. Oh, he saw me. And he died because of that. I wonder why. Now that we have just about everything that we can from these things, you want to watch out for those machines, because those things can fry you if they see you. We need to start looking around. Like, a lot. And we need to be careful as we're moving around over here, because enemies can still get to us, and we can still get shots. And we don't want to do that. We don't want that to happen. Also, there are some streams. Thankfully, you cannot drown in them. There are some bodies of water that are larger than that, and you can more than likely get yourself drowned if you go into them. Ooh, he knocked me into the air. I'm gonna knock him out of existence. These platforms, I need to get on them, because there are some things that we can get. And I definitely want to look around here. He's gonna see me. He's gonna see his doom instead. And that's half of those things done already. I like that. Might as well go ahead and get some free money. Then again, the money here is always free throughout the entirety of the game. And anything up here? There's probably going to be at least one. Maybe. Also, I should probably stay silent for a little bit and try to see if I can hear anything. Because you never know when you might hear anything. At least as far as the bottles go. There was one right there. Really need to be careful. And there's one over here too. It pays to go both high and low in these areas. It also pays to listen for the sound of the trains too, because you do not want to get run over. Thankfully, you can ride on them if you need to. And I may have to utilize that. Also, there are bears around here. You do not want to mess with the bears. You do not want to do dumb stuff near the bears. You do not want to hit the bears. The bears are completely invulnerable. Well, I wouldn't say invulnerable, but they're completely invincible, I should probably say. You do not want to mess with them. Do not mess with the bears. Do not do anything dumb near them. You will regret it. They can take care of enemies, though. Keep that in mind. And anything I can do over here? We've been here already, but that's where I wanted to go. Down here. And I want to look around for the bears. There's 18, 19, 20. And as much as I would like to grab that treasure, I'm not going to do that yet. So I do know where that is. There's one in the cave. There's one near one of the cabins, I think. And there's one high up near something else. So thankfully I know where they all are. That must have been somewhere else. Oh, he saw me. And he's going to try to play baseball with my head. I put a stop to that. So he can't do that anymore. And I do want to get up over there. Because that's going to take me to something that I would like to go to. Well, the thing is, how am I going to get up there? And thankfully, the train spotlights don't make anything difficult for you in any way. So that's always good. Now it's time to swing around over here. Get over here. Oh. Well, as long as I hide down here, he's not going to give me that much trouble. Where'd he go? They're somewhere. Okay, he's over there. Where is he going to go? Well, first off, we can go over here. There we go. And from here, we want to go up to this roof. We're going to find 2 bottles down here. Something that I really like to do. There's the other one. And I don't think that's really going to take me anywhere. I do want to make sure that I'm looking up. There we go. You definitely want to watch out for those icicles because they will expand and eventually drop down on you. You do not want that to happen. You do not want to be in the business end of any of that. And now, I don't think we've been here yet. I don't think we've been... Yeah, we haven't been around here. Time to be careful. And see if we can do things. Okay. This is the only thing on the thing that doesn't have a timer, and yes, those birds can hurt you. Don't let that happen. Thankfully, I did not raise their ire in my practice run of this area, but still. If you're up there, run. Don't stand around. Oh dear, I should not have gotten his attention, but thankfully this doesn't have a timer, and I can just go right back over here. Now we can sell that, as well as anything else that we've gotten, which isn't much, but that sure helped us get a ton of money back. What did we get? It's not the golden plate. It's not the crystal ball. I believe that is the alabaster chalice. I didn't even pay attention when I was selling it, but I know it wasn't the plate or the ball because those have the bomb on them. So now we want to be careful in where we go here. That tank-like thing, really bad. Do not let the searchlight see you. And I want to go over to this direction because I know I haven't gotten anything over here yet. If I remember correctly. Yeah, there's a thing right here that I need to get. That would be great to get. We haven't really done a whole lot of exploring in this area in particular. And it's going to show, obviously. Because we did not get that clue bottle there on the icebergs. Now, thankfully, the icebergs do not break under your weight, but still, you don't want to do anything dumb on them because they do tilt around a whole lot. Now, for this area. Now, in some of these snowy areas, they're all mole enemies. You want to knock them out before they hit you with a spin attack, or virtually anything for that matter. And yeah, that's the third treasure right there. Definitely want to be careful if you go for that because all the bear traps. Speaking of the bear traps, I need to mention the bear traps. About to say, I know I heard a bottle somewhere. Bear traps will obviously hurt you if you trigger them, so don't do that. Telling the viewers not to do a lot of things today. Don't know why. But regardless, we have 2 more things left to go. I want to make sure that I get them. I'm trying to figure out where they are. Trying to think here. Is there anything over here? Actually, there is. One of them at least. Now, are we going to get anything down here? I don't think so. Unless we go all the way down. Nope, no, hey, no. Oh, they bring out enemies. That's bad. And he's trying to shoot at me now. And he can't walk through the bear traps here, so he's trying to shoot at me. I'm gonna get whatever I can and then just lay low. See what happens. Yeah, he's not gonna mess with me now. I feel like the last bottle that I need to get is somewhere around here. I have been making very good time as far as the bottles are concerned. And I need to hit him with the electric attack before he gives me any more trouble, because I know he's going to do so. Anywho. Oh dear. This is going to be hard to do, I think. Unless I really pay attention. And I've already been there. What else is there to do? Where else is there to go? Is there any... Have I been down here yet? I don't hear a note bottle. I don't hear a clue bottle at all, so I'm assuming the answer is yes. Well, we're really going to need to narrow this down now. I feel. Though I do think that maybe this is the best way of trying to find it. This thing right here. This path. Maybe. I have the feeling that maybe I haven't been as thorough as I would like up here. And he is apparently up there. Well, that's something. Nearly got run over by the train, but that was so worth it. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and steal whatever he has. Then knock him out right here. Something tells me I should not be up here at this point because of the direction that the train is traveling. Maybe. I don't know. Nevertheless, I still kind of want to be around here. And up there is probably where a good place I would like to be. Because that would probably take me to the last one. I could be wrong, but this is still the best place to look and start and whatnot. What have you. What about this area? Okay, not hearing anything. I don't know for certain if I've been here or not. Okay, more than likely we've been here. I still want to be careful. And another mole guy. If you can get around on the train, that helps a lot. Because that makes it easier to get to areas you haven't been to before. And you can really see stuff if you do things this way. Rather nice. Matter of fact. Okay, no, it didn't take me to that. However, there was one point on one of my train rides in the practice run where I was able to reach a slightly higher area and get a bottle that way. I wonder if that's where the one bottle I haven't found it yet is. Because I feel like I've gone somewhat all over the place when looking for these bottles. And I feel like that's costing me somewhat. Yeah, this is where I found the bottle, and it seems I've already gotten it. Maybe. So I'm really going to have to do some looking around if I want to get that last bottle. Well, what do you know? There it was. I can't believe I forgot to look around here. Well, we've gotten all of the bottles now, and in about 23 minutes. So, now that that's taken care of, I can just go back to the safe house. That took even less time than episode 5 did. And episode 5 was a bit of a pain. And no. Let's not say we did. Let's wait in the train here. Alright, perfect. Let's just go ahead and ride the wires here back to the safe house. How Sly Cooper is not shocking himself on these wires, I have no clue. I just know that he's completely unharmed by the by. And I might as well go ahead and get a few more coins out of all this. Okay, start running. We can refill our health here anyway. And from here, we can finally sell a necklace. I thought I stole more stuff than that. But now that we've taken care of the clue bottles in episode 6, we can finally take on missions. And we can also save our game to ensure that we never have to pick these things up ever again. Join me next time where we get episode 6 started now that we have all the clue bottles. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!